Hi everyone, my name is Isma as usual from FXKAMPALA. And today what I have actually brought for you today is actually knowing how to execute pending orders with the crypto markets, because what we've earlier looked at was basically placing these particular pending orders in the forex market on the forex platform. But this time around I want us to learn how we can basically execute pending orders on our Binance platform, because now it's favorable for Binance.com is the probably the most favorable platform for Ugandans. So that's why I'm actually out to definitely release this specifically for Binance. Now, if you have not liked, subscribed and shared, please do that if you really enjoy and learn from our particular channel, or in this on this particular channel. So before we can definitely go onto the platform, allow me first explain to you what basically pending orders are and which particular ones are we basically going to look at. Yes, besides the pending orders in cryptocurrencies, then someone will actually pose a question. Then are they the same as that of are they the same as that of forex? Yes. Now the answer to this is when it comes to forex, the pending orders of forex are the same as of that of crypto. So yes, they are the same, though they actually differ in one way or the other, as we shall see when it comes to the platform. So when it comes to crypto, we actually, when it comes to forex, we definitely have four pending orders. We have the buy stop, we have the sell stop, we have the buy limit, and then the sell limit. Okay. So buy stop is actually buying above the current market price, and sell stop is actually selling below the current market price, which is also the same. But when it comes to crypto trading, these particular orders are now referred or added, have a supplement of limit. So they will definitely not only be referred to as buy stop or sell stop, but then there will be buy stop limit, sell stop limit. So they are called stop limits, yet in forex they are referred to as stop orders. So in crypto they are referred to as stop limit orders. Again, when it comes to the limit orders, a limit order is actually, for instance, a sell stop limit is actually selling above the current market price, and then the buy limit is actually buying below the current market price. So these ones actually remain the same way as they do in forex. So let's get onto the platform, the Binance platform, and we definitely see how we can definitely trade these particular pending orders. But then before we come onto that point, do you know when should we use pending orders when it comes to crypto trading? Yes, the answer to the question probably may be no or yes, but then the reason as to why we need pending orders is probably maybe to probably set our denoted price levels that we definitely think market approaching or particularly reaching that level, or having reached those particular levels, we expect the markets to behave in a certain way. So therefore, we probably need to actually sell our coin definitely direct back to the stable coins with our profits, such that we don't definitely lose more, okay, probably, or maybe to maximize more onto the profits, but rather than probably waiting for the market as due to the investment. So when you're actually trading or doing basic trading, it's better use the basic crypto trading. Actually, people use pending orders. Okay, instead of actually waiting for a coin, let's say if you buy a coin, let's say for instance, when I buy my BTC below a certain level, point A, as it approximates to the peak, okay, I've made profits. But then I'm expecting, as we all know, when we are trading cryptos, we expect a lot in the market, and we definitely expect the coins to keep growing. But then what surprisingly happens is that the coins will never actually grow directly. So they will always have impulse corrections. They will always have the resistance points in them, or the resistance levels in them that will definitely resist them, probably by going up directly. So when they go up, they usually come so when they go up, they usually come down. Okay, So as they go up, for instance, if I buy from price A, then as it approximates to the peak, they usually expect it to come down. So as it's coming down, it may probably actually drop past my buying point level. So what I do, I set a certain price somewhere. If after the peak, as it actually shows or confirms to me that it's really going to drop, but probably maybe to the lower point below my entry point, so I can probably definitely just put my pending order, saying that the moment price of this particular coin falls or loses below a certain price, then it will definitely come down. So when it reaches that level, I can tell the guys, the Binance guys, to please sell my BTCs back to a stable coin, but with the profits that I would have probably made. So as it drops again, I wait for it until it reaches some level, so I can actually set, as it keeps dropping, set my price, and I'm like, the moment it reaches again back to this particular level, it would have then again gained the momentum to come back up. So I would actually double my account, not because the coin has grown so high, but because of the coin actually moving up and down. So I'm taking opportunity or yielding points as it actually comes up and down. So it coming up, it's working for me, because now I'll sell to a stable coin, keep my profits, and then as it also reaches the lowest point of its drop, then I'll again wait for it at a certain price using my pending order to buy again and make profit out of it. So that's the basic way of actually trading cryptos, and this is the easiest, one of the easiest ways, and there is no way you can actually do this except using pending orders. Okay, so let's get onto our platform and we definitely see how we can do the execution of these particular orders that we have apparently seen, and see how we can make money with these particular orders. Now, as we get onto the platform, this is our platform. It's actually Binance.com. If you really do not have an account, because it's one of the biggest exchange and wallet, probably it's a very it's very favorable probably for Ugandans, and probably also for guys anywhere internationally. Now, when you reach onto this platform, if you really do not have this, check below. Actually, there is a link that you can sign up with to create this particular wallet or exchange. So now, when you reach here on Binance, you actually supposed. So as you reach on your Binance, we have wallet. Wallet shows the amount of money that you do have on your particular account. So this is not our main interest. Our main interest is actually coming on trade. When you reach on trade, make sure you click come on trade, and when you reach on trade, make sure you click on classic. When you click on classic, it will definitely bring such a display. Sorry. Now, when you have this, this is how our chart looks like. So this is how our chart looks like. This is how our chart looks like. Now, it's at this point, this is where we actually have the pair specifically for a description of this particular chart movement. This is the price, the exchange rate. Then this price, this pair actually is BTC versus USDT. We all know that USDT is a stable coin that actually carries a relevant value of the US dollar. So this is the price of the Bitcoin. Right now it's 59,038 380.85. So it's apparently the current value. And then this is the 24 hours change. This is the 24 hours high. This is the highest it has reached today. And this is the percentage increment, the percentage increment, which is actually 2.7%. Then this is the profit, the relevant the percentage relevant cost of it, or measure of it in terms of dollars. Then this is the lowest it has reached in the 24 hours time. Then this is the volume. This is the 24 hours volume in USDT value. And then when it comes at this particular point, now it's at this point that we all can actually choose pairs, because now if today, let's say you don't need the BTC USDT, and then you definitely need BNB, and probably maybe USDT and forth. So there is quite a number of cryptocurrencies. So for these, that you can definitely, any currency pair that can be spotted here, definitely means that it can actually be exchanged on this exchange and definitely can be stored on this particular wallet. Okay. Now, let's get on to, so it's a matter of you actually scrolling down, or you can use this bar, this end bar, to actually can use this end bar. When you use it, it will definitely bring you below here. So it's below here that we can actually see or spot our pending orders. For instance, we have the limit orders, like we have said. There are actually two types of orders. Have the limit orders and the stop limit orders. Then you can also execute at market. That's actually if you're exchanging at the current market price. You're exchanging BTC probably with USDT, or turning BTC to USDT or USDT to BTC using the current value. You actually need to use this option of market, and for it will definitely tell you here. Let's assume if you're actually buying the USDT, when you're using if you're buying the USDT, you actually expected, let me show you. When you're actually buying USDT, when you're actually buying the when you're actually buying the BTC, this is the parameter that you're supposed to use. We said first select on the market. When you click on market and then you're to buy, so they ask you, this means that you already have the USDT that you're actually buying or using to buy the BTC. So you put here, this is the market price that we definitely we need to exchange. Then you actually come here, you come here and put in, you actually supposed to drag this, the number of, it will actually reflect the amount of USDT here that you want to actually buy using the BTC. So you actually move it up to 100, though unfortunately, apparently I do not own BTC. I own so many other coins, like for instance, I own BTC, I own BTT, I own Doge, I own a couple of coins. Okay, so it's when you or you can just directly come here and put in the number of USDT. For instance, if I want to buy for let's say $100, you can put the amount and definitely click on buy. When you click on buy, it will show you that the order is filled, and this order will not appear here. Okay, it will just definitely show somewhere up here that the order is full, and it means that now you'll be in position to own the BTC on you, which you have just probably bought using the USDT. Again, if you actually want to sell the BTC, if you want to actually sell the BTC at current market price, we do the same. Or let's assume you have the BTC, but you want to sell them such that you can have the USDT. So it's a matter of actually clicking here, say sell, after putting in the amount of actually BTC that you want. Then probably if you want all the BTCs that you need, you just need to click here and say 100 of them, and it will definitely, though I don't, like I've told you, I don't own BTC, so it will definitely click on sell. When you sell, they will actually come to be converted directly to USDT. So that's the current market execution. Let's now come to pending order execution and definitely see how we can use them, how we can definitely use them and probably make money with them. So before we can actually reach onto the pending orders, we need to first know why we need pending orders and how do they work, which one should you use in particular, and forth. So when it comes to pending orders, we actually have, like we said, we actually have two types of pending orders. Let's first start with the stop limit orders. Now, when we click on the stop limit orders, this is what actually happens. Okay, when you click on stop limit orders, this is what actually happens. Okay, for it, it's a bit more detailed. Okay, so it means that now for instance, the reason as to why you may actually need to use the buy stop, the sell stop limit is, let's say if particularly let's assume you buy the Bitcoin at this particular price, gains in value, okay? So as it gains value, but it shows that, you know, it's coming down, but according to the analysis probably you have made, you will definitely can sell and spot and be like, the moment it actually reaches let's say 53,000 US dollars, it's now expected to actually come down, probably beyond even the buy point or the buying point. So you definitely can put a pending order as this market is still here, up here, okay, going probably, because now it means that it can actually go up. But then for safety reasons, for safety purposes, we usually put a sell stop limit here, that if it actually dares to reach this point, it's a clear confirmation it's coming down. So what we do, we come out and we definitely sell them back to USDT, because now USDTs are stable coins. So what we do, we actually just come and probably put this price just for safety measures, that we don't lose all the profits that we may probably have gained, that may be on the one way or the other as it reaches the bottom, probably after the drop. Okay, so I can use the equivalent, or the equivalent profits that I would have made along this parameter as it was gaining up. So I use the same profits, probably buy it as it's still down, and make the same profits as as it goes up, like I said. So I'm actually doubling my profits, not because Bitcoin has gone so high, but it's because it has gone up, sold here with a profit, and then waiting for it to drop again and buy again. So I'm having the doubles, hence making more profits as compared for someone who definitely wait for this after it has actually even dropped here. So I would double my profits, and this guy would actually be still having the same percentage of profits. So how do we do that is what I want us to basically see, and how we can particularly do that practically on our platform. So let me first wrap this, and we see how we can probably do this on our chart. After wrapping, so what I do, I actually scroll down here, I come on stop limit. But what I know is I'm actually doing a sell stop limit. I'm actually selling out that I'll be indirectly selling my stop. I'll actually be like selling my stop, my BTCs to USDT. So when I actually click on sell, I actually come to this side of the selling Bitcoin. So I actually put the price that I'm probably using as my confirmation here as probably, let's say 53, like I told you. 53,000. That the moment it reaches this price, then I'm expecting to go down. So I'm saying that when it reaches $53, let me sell my USDT, and then probably do what? Have my cash on me. Then afterwards, I put in the amount of USDT. If I want 100 of the USDT, I can just click on USDT and then can definitely sell. But then before I sell, I have to make sure that I also look at the limit. Usually the limit is slightly lower than this particular price. So what I do, I can actually have it the same as $53,000, the same as my stop my sell stop limit order. Then afterwards I click on sell. When I click on sell Bitcoin, they will definitely tend to appear below here, and will be in position and will actually be in position to see them. As you can definitely see this order that I put, it's a sell stop limit order that I put, which is a sell, and selling worth of SHIB, which is about 23 million coins, okay, that I actually execute. So I did the same way. So by doing this and place sell, it will definitely mean out to you that you've actually placed a sell stop limit order. Okay. Now the same happens when you actually let's first get onto the chart. For instance, like I told you, as it reaches onto the bottom here, and definitely can also spot, and probably you don't know how deep it's actually going to end, but then I can actually put my price here. As it's still down here struggling coming back up, I can actually put or buy earlier, that saying that actually that when this goes up and reaches to this point, then buy for me my BTCs. Okay, so then this is when the buy stop limit order will definitely come and work. Okay, so here it will mean that I will be selling my USDTs, and actually I will be buying BTCs. Okay, so that's what it basically means. Okay, which will be this other option. So this option I will be buying. It's a matter of putting in the prices. Okay, and probably the limit can be slightly a bit higher or the same as the buying point of it. So this is how the sell and buy stop limits do work with issues to do with cryptos and as well. Again, when it comes to limit orders, okay, limit orders actually have issues to do with. I do actually encourage you to use more of stop limit orders than stop than limit orders rather. So the stop limit orders, this is how they work, and for them they are very direct. For instance, if a coin goes up and you feel that it's actually going to reach a certain point here, let's say like 70,000 point here, so you can put a limit and be like, the moment it reaches here, sell my BTC directly to USDT to a stable coin. It means that now this works after the market reaches the limit, okay, for you to sell. So sell after it reaches this particular limit. Okay, again, when it actually drops, okay, when it actually drops, that's because that will be actually the same as buying. So this is when the buy limit will definitely work out for you. So those are one of the easiest ways of how you can do it. If you really need a classes specifically on this, you can contact me via the contacts below this particular video. For more info, we'll be in position to help you learn how to definitely trade cryptos and forex as well. Subscribe, like, and share. I have been FXKAMPALA. Don't hesitate to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Hope you definitely find this particular video helpful. But then before you can actually close out on this, let me first wrap and we can call it off for today. This is before we can close out for today. So this is both an exchange and it's a wallet. So it's a matter of you actually clicking onto the wallet, click on fiat and spot deposit. So there will definitely mean or show to us that this is the wallet. So if you want to deposit, you definitely can deposit here. If you want to withdraw, you can withdraw here. This is the account balance. Probably shows you the P&L, okay, plus profit and loss yesterday. So and it will definitely reflect to you the coins that you definitely have here. So this is the wallet. It's both a wallet and an exchange. Create an account with this using the link provided below this particular video. Thank you so much. Hope you find this